won't be turned around. And I keep this world from dragging me down. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. Well, I know what's right. I got just one life in a world that keeps on pushing me around. Gonna stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I stand my ground, and I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I won't back down. Hey, baby, there ain't no easy way out. Hey, I will stand my ground, and I won't back down. No, I won't back down.
Hey everyone,
Check, check, check. What's up?
happy Saturday.
So we meet again. And I can see Mystery now because I guess I'm logged in as Sweetie Pie and Sour Bliss.
Oh,
What's up, Mystery? It's good to see you. I've been able to see, I've just been seeing people say hello to you for the last 6 months. Still can't figure out how to unblock you on my end.
oh, and I do have a poll going whether or not they like Sour Patch Kids or not.
Okay. I think everybody does, right?
Currently it is 54 yes, 46 no.
Oh, cool.
It's
Yeah,
pretty
go-
close now.
I'm going to my phone so I can vote as well here.
Thanks for being here. I did see Cash was here earlier. Smoke and Mirrors, Curious, Sunnyside, Nanny, Cecilia.
Hey, Nanny, thanks
Pookie,
for becoming a new
being
member.
here. Oh, Cash thought the poll was about the Garbage Pail Kids. Well, I mean, that's okay. We were actually just talking about Garbage Pail Kids the other day.
Yeah, we were. I was just talking to Emmy because I years back, I don't know, maybe, well, shit, if I tell you a year, my haters are gonna like look it up and find out when I sold them. But I there was one point that I needed cash quickly, and I sold my collection of Garbage Pail Kids, which were quite valuable. And I wasn't aware of their actual value until after I had sold them. I got about half what they were worth, which isn't so bad, but still, had I known, I would have parsed that shit out and sold it in bits and pieces instead. You'll live and learn.
Thanks for being here, Grain. Road Rash, long time no see. Thanks for being here.
Mystery asked, are you watching via chat StreamYard? If so, that's probably why you can see me. Yes, and I'm also somehow, for some reason, I'm logged in as Sweetie Pie. We have dual access to the channel, so we can both log in. That's why if I ever leave something on our community post over here, typically we'll share like us going live or a new video or whatever it may be. I'll put a little lemon. I was hoping that people were catching on to the fact that that was me. When I put the lemon there, that's me posting, and then other times it's most likely Emmy. But if you're not subscribed to this channel, might as well sub up. Let's get it back to 1,000.
Narcos, thanks for being here. A one-way street. Mystery, hi to you. Glad you two can see each other. So that means it's on Sinner side somehow.
Yes. I mean, I tried everything. I fucking went completely out of my way to try to get it. Did you see that Nanny Sharon became a new member?
Yes, I did thank her in chat.
Unfortunately, we don't have any slick videos over here. Although if we're going to continue to do lives, I should make some, huh?
Sorry, I'm trying to hang on one second. I'm trying to find something for chat.
Is it my live? So, I mean, we're probably not going to get into any shit talking today. We decided at the last minute that those heifers just ain't worth it. So we'll just chop it up with you guys. And we'll talk about our favorite candy and shit. Well, I'm looking for this article, The History of Red Bull, which I just found fascinating. Like, shit was made in a bathtub with very questionable herbs and spices originally. I think Thailand.
All right. Sorry, I think I found it.
Nerd clusters. Yeah, they're so good, Sunnyside. I'm over here trying to highlight comments like is it my live?
Oh.
Welcome in, Patricia.
Mystery, were you talking about Sour Patch Kids? Actually have a big bag of them. Tropical Punch is my fave. I actually, because for Valentine's Day, they had two different kinds of Sour Patch Kids. There was was it black raspberry, and it was in a black box because it's like, people, no Valentine's Day. And then there were red hearts. The red hearts were so good. Went back to get more, they were gone. So I got the black raspberry, also very good. But they are coming out with Swedish Fish, Sour Patch Kids, and I thought there was one other thing, but I know the Sour Patch Kids and Swedish Fish that will glow under black light now.
What
and
could
it
go
makes
wrong?
me wonder, what are they putting in the candy that it will...
Seriously.
Because in college, we would use laundry detergent to write on the walls. And then the black light would glow the laundry detergent. So it just makes me wonder, what are they putting in the candy to make it glow?
I knew Emmy was a black light party girl. How'd I...
Lava lamps, black lights. Hey, Cecilia. Thanks for being here.
I used to have
and
a
yes,
couple nice
Nanny, I
people
did
there.
thank Nanny in chat, but thank you so much again for
I
becoming
remember
a
how
member.
offended I remember how offended I became when I saw like the new age lava lamps are like plastic and cheap. I'm like, that's not a lava lamp. What is this? They went to like super low quality all of a sudden, and to get like one of the nice old ones, they're more difficult to find.
Troll is here. T-Roll, Troll.
What's up,
Thanks for being
T-Roll?
here. Grain, thanks for being here. I don't think I said hi to you. Our backdrop reminds you of candy corn, Grain?
I could see that.
I was just talking about candy corn the other day too, because candy corn and Peeps should be banned from the earth.
Ugh. I saw a candy corn flavored drink at the fucking dollar store.
So gross.
Like, where do they come out with this stuff? But what I did buy at the dollar store or the Dollar Tree, because that's where I go for my candy, because they have these 12-pack of chocolate truffles for $1.25. and these things just melt in your mouth. I'm sure they're poisonous, but I can't get enough of them. But I did stumble upon the Haribo because I always check their limited edition stuff out just to see if there's anything crazy. And sure enough, limited edition green gummy bears that were strawberry flavored. I sent a picture to Emmy. I'm like, what is happening right now?
Yeah, Peeps and candy corn. Nope.
And I also saw birthday cake flavored Peeps. Ugh.
Oh, interesting, KCG. We would use shaving cream because it's... Oh, it must be it sticks better on the walls? Interesting. I wouldn't have thought to use that, but yeah, we would use laundry detergent.
Yeah, shaving cream has like some type of petrol, some type of fuel that's in it, strangely enough. We'd use it in the Marine Corps to break our boots down. Like when boots were brand new, what you do is just cover your boot in shaving cream, and then you just like, keep working the leather until like what you're trying to do is get rid of all the black dye that the boots come brand new with, and then you put the shoe polish on the boot to make them waterproof. But if you don't break the boot down with the shaving cream, then it's a very uncomfortable situation. Nanny says she doesn't like sour candy. Are you still there?
I'm here. I'm still looking for this link for them. I think I found it.
What link are you looking for?
The membership, iPhone membership link.
Oh, okay. Troll says the Ghost energy drinks that come Sour Patch are blue and red and raspberry. I will tell you the dollar store has a crazy selection of energy drinks and sodas too. I bought this black cherry soda. It was in this old timey looking glass bottle, and it's like a cane sugar, colored by natural fruits and vegetables. So mostly it was like, black cherry. So it's most likely colored with beets instead of some poisonous red number, whatever.
Yeah, red dye is terrible. Oh, a one-way street said shaving cream cleans school desks. The kids love it. Oh my gosh. I would have never thought to use that.
It has some type of chemical that's akin to fuel in it.
Yeah.
I feel like I should know this, but you should see what it does to a brand new black pair of like Marine Corps issued boots. Like it causes them to just, when you soak them soaking wet and then get the shaving cream in there, and it just causes all the black ink because they dye the leather. It all comes out. You want that shit out of there because you don't want that shit going on your feet.
Interesting. Hey, Truth Seeker. Oh my gosh, October Skies, the fake cigarettes. When my sister and I were kids, that was like, we were cool because we were, smoking. But now it's like, I think smoking, not my thing, especially when you have asthma. So, but the wax bottle candy, I forgot all about that stuff.
Do you guys remember the bubblegum fake cigarettes and they would put extra like dust? So it was supposed to be so the gum doesn't stick to the like wax paper wrapper, but if you blew on the fake cigarette gum wrapper thing, then like a puff of powder would come out. It would look like smoke.
Yes, and Curious had said she tried freeze-dried candy recently, and I used to have a freeze-drying machine as well. I never used it, so it's no longer here, but they do make them.
Somebody told me about freeze-dried lemons. I did make some. I did make some candied lemons.
KCG. So KCG said, if you're wearing a bikini and your entire body is sprayed down with shaving cream in a room with a bubble machine and the black light, you're having a good evening.
Do that.
You're having a really good evening, I think.
It's hard to argue with that.
Let's see. Missed anybody?
One says the background reminds me of sweet tarts. I can see that too. It's funny.
Yum, sweet tarts or Spree. I feel like it. I think the background makes me think of Spree candy a little bit, or Nerds.
I like Sprees. I didn't like we just talked about this. The Razzles, I think they were called.
Yeah,
It was like-
Razzles.
It was like they were like, I don't know, they were shaped like other candies, like in a roll, like little pieces of candy, but they were like dust. They're like the moths of candy.
Whenever I think of Razzles, I think of the movie 13 Going on 30 with Jennifer Garner, because they, their favorite candy was Razzles. Funny. Banana Run. Oh, Runts. I forgot about Runts. KCG says, my first drink was Boone's Farm, and it was at a bar without shaving cream. Okay. Well, Boone, speaking of Boone's, this is like reminding me of college, but they would sell Boone's at Walmart. And so we would go into Walmart, and that's where we would buy our Boone's because they didn't ID.
I don't remember Boone's, but I do remember Mad Dog 2020 though.
Yep, Boone's.
I'm familiar with Boone's now, but it wasn't a thing. I don't remember back in the day.
Oh, ribbon candy. So Mystery said, I missed the original ribbon candy for Christmas and the Lifesaver books Lifesaver books. We would get one every year for Christmas.
I remember those Lifesaver books.
Grain says bottle caps and Nico wafers. Is it Nico? Did I pronounce that right?
Necco. I think it's
Nico.
Nico. I think it's like Necco, like Deco, but I could be wrong. I just had some of those. I had the tropical fruit Necco wafers. So fucking good. So much better than the original. The original medicine, like like the black Necco wafers tasted like medicine to me.
I don't know if I've ever had them before. I'm
like
gonna
licorice,
let me
like
Google
anise.
them.
It tastes like anise, like like black licorice, but like
Oh, okay. I have seen them before. Interesting. Cheese said, I'm a chime in with bottle caps. Root beer were my favorite.
Bottle caps all day for sure. Mm-hmm. And I go back and forth between the root beer one and just the cola. The cola flavored one is also good.
Green said, you can get a giant Charleston chew for $1.49 at Walmart, but your dental bill won't be cheap. I like Charleston chews, but what got I remember, what was it? Tootsie Roll, I think it was, is what took out one of my molars when I was in middle school. I was eating a Tootsie Roll, and then there's my tooth. Curious, yeah, the Walmart where I went to school, I mean, this was like, mid-90s, and we would go really late at night when young kids were working. And yeah, they didn't really care.
Hey, True Seeker, thanks for being here. Hope you're good.
It is Necco. Okay, thanks, Green.
That's what I thought. If you ever stumble upon the tropical fruit variation of the Necco wafers, do yourself a favor. So good. Guava flavored one. Yum.
And so I just want to show them the
There's alcohol and shaving cream. Maybe that's all it is. Troll, you're probably right. You're probably right.
Shoot, I'm on the wrong screen. I'm just gonna share this.
It is flammable as shit, though. In case if you've never noticed before, shaving cream is incredibly flammable.
So the Sour Patch Kids, just because I don't know, I just think this is cool. And so this was from March 4th. So this was only a few days ago that they, released that they're coming up or going to release these. They're called Glow Ups, the first ever gummy candy that glows under blacklight. So Sour Patch Kids brand is lighting up the candy aisle with its latest innovation, Sour Patch Kids Strawberry Watermelon Glow Ups. They do look pretty cool. Look at them. They're like sparkly. The first ever gummy candy that glows under blacklight. Coated with, oh, go ahead.
I said I'd eat that stuff. Why not?
Yeah, coated with edible confetti that glows. Okay, so it's not the Sour Patch itself. It's like they have these little confettis. These soft and chewy candies bring an experimental twist to Sour Patch Kids' signature sour than sweet sensation, making them a must-try for fans of bold, adventurous candy experiences.
Crane says Warheads. I remember Warheads.
Oh, Warheads are good. Yeah, they look cool. I'm going to definitely try them. Oh, but this article didn't have about the Swedish fish. I must have gotten the wrong one.
I just sent Emmy a photograph of a soda that I saw in the Dollar Tree. It was a Warheads flavored soda.
Oh, let me see if I can find that. It looks so gross.
So gross. And it's right next to this Skittles flavored drink. Like, oh my goodness. Are they just in business with the American Dental Association at that point? I mean, it's fucking wild to me. So, hi haters out there. I mean, I'm sure you're disappointed we're not talking about your dusty butts, but you're welcome to join in the
I'm not disappointed.
The candy conversation. A1 became a new member too. I'm not sure if you saw that. Thanks so much, A1.
Yep, I did see it in chat.
Okay.
I think I put it on the screen too.
I've become power hungry now that I go live on my own. I'm like, why can't I control anything? What is happening?
I mean, you could next time you can be the controller.
Okay, fair enough.
Dang it.
Smoke and Mirrors reminded us also the clocks moved tonight. Yeah, we were talking about that at the beginning as well.
Oh, here it is. All right, let's see. Where is...
That means it's official. We survived another winter. How cool is that? Congratulations, everyone. We made it.
Hello? Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get this to open in the browser, but I can't.
What's up, Marlena? Marlena says, I'm addicted to Nerds gummy clusters. Me too. Me too. Well, I have a subscription for medical marijuana, and when I was in Montana, there was very few little dispensaries, and they're so far apart. I don't know if you've ever been to Montana, but it's crazy big. I had no idea it's like the size of New York and Pennsylvania put together. Anyways, the only edibles they sold there were these nerd ropes, these THC infused nerd ropes, which were, exactly that. It was like a long licorice covered with nerd ropes, or covered with nerds. I only had them a couple times because they were way too strong for me, but they are dusty butts, Marlena. They are dusty butts for sure.
I couldn't open the picture in the browser, but here is I'm just going to cover us up for a minute. The Warheads, the sour Skittles drink, like, no. Just no.
That is just poison. Poison, poison, poison. And they were the cheapest things there too. I mean, they were like $1.50 and 50 cents. All marked down. Who knows how long they've been sitting on that shelf. But the black cherry soda that I bought, that's sweetened with cane sugar and colored with natural fruits and vegetables, was fucking delicious. So good. Mysteries into the Dum Dums and the Tootsie Pops.
Oh, Tootsie Pops. I would, with the Tootsie Pops, I really like the red ones. So I would look in each bag to see which one had the most red ones. Because that's the only kind I like. The red ones, and then there's like a kind of like a dark red color. And now they have pomegranate, which those are good too.
Yum. She says there's a nostalgic candy store in the Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. I would get Abba Zaba and Rocky Road candy from there. Awesome. Abba Zaba, that's a blast from the past.
So Cheese says there's a nostalgic candy store. Speaking of nostalgia, Cheese, I actually have an article you might like that I have to read as well. Candy store in the Mandalay Bay, Las Vegas. I would get Abba Zaba and is it Rocky Road candy from there.
You heard me just read that comment, right?
No, I'm sorry. I did not.
You're tripping me out. I'm like, am I muted? Like, did I just say all that thing? And then we just read the same comment back to back.
No,
Get your life together.
I was completely zoned out, apparently.
The rectangle cinnamon suckers were the bomb. Oh, yeah, I remember those.
But speaking of nostalgia, so I have read this article before the live, and I haven't heard of any of these candy bars. None of them. So this is 7 vintage candy bars no one remembers anymore. And this was actually from yesterday. So recent article. The first one is 7 Up. I have never seen that, but that actually looks really good because you have mint, nougat, butterscotch, fudge, coconut, buttercream, and caramel all in the same candy bar. And it was apparently only 15 cents.
What in the Wonka is going on there? Good Lord.
Right? So decades before the soda, 7 Up was a candy bar. When you couldn't make up your mind, the 7 Up bar was the perfect answer. It was a creamy milk chocolate bar with 7 different sections that break off in a snap, one for every flavor a candy lover could want.
Looks amazing. Welcome in, Be Real.
Oh, hey, Be Real.
I want one too, Troll.
Was that?
I said, I want one too. Troll said, I want one.
It came out sometime in the 1930s, originally by Trudeau Candy, until Pearson's bought out the St. Paul-based company in 1951. Pearson's added the candy bar to its repertoire, slightly changing the filling flavors to go with the times. When manufactured by Trudeau, the chocolate sections were filled with caramel, vanilla cream, maple walnut, Brazil nut caramel, apple butter jelly, chocolate pudding, and coconut cream. That sounds way better than the one they have in the picture. It was discontinued in 1979, likely due to some drama over the name with, you guessed it, 7 Up soda.
They got.
Oh, and here's Necco Sky Bars. I've never heard of them, which hit candy stores in 1938, are incredibly smaller and still around today, but they're short a few squares. Interesting.
Sky Bars, huh? I'll look that up.
Yeah.
Weird. I've never heard of these guys.
Sky Bars. It says Sky Bars fillings are also far less inventive. Caramel, vanilla, peanut, and fudge. Still, that would be cool to get a candy bar with each of those.
Oh, I see.
I mean, that is cool.
Can I share my screen?
Oh, yeah. I don't see, are you sharing? Because I don't see.
I am right now. This is the Necco Sky Bar.
Oh, I gotta remove mine first, I guess.
You can
Oh,
zoom-
I've
I
never
don't know.
seen that before.
Me either. I see what they mean in the similarities of here. I think I can zoom in.
Hey, Radar. Thanks for being here.
See, it's got vanilla,
Oh, yeah.
caramel, vanilla, peanut, fudge. That looks fucking bomb. That looks so good.
Look up where to buy them. Like it should be.
Shopping.
It should tell you.
Oh, it looks like they're not cheap. Amazon's got them though. $54.
Oh. Wait, what? For how many?
It's a box of them. It looks like. Let's have a look. See for 24 of them.
Okay, well, I mean that's not terrible. It's like $2.50 a piece, $2 a
Looks
piece.
like there's a penny candy online store, and that's it. No one else sells them as far as my Google search.
Sky Bar looks better. Yeah, Sky Bar. It does look good.
It does look good. Okay, I can just stop sharing. Oh, you took it down. Thank you.
Necco is a German brand, if I'm not mistaken. So I wonder if maybe you could find them at Aldi's, because isn't Aldi's a German company?
I don't know.
Yes, it is. It's a German discount grocery store.
Oh, there you have it.
Huh. Interesting. Oh, Citizen, thanks for being here. I have had Sky Bar before. They sell them in Massachusetts. Interesting. All right, so
they probably have them at like good markets that have a bunch of international stuff. Like I sent Emmy some photos from the Ukrainian store. It's just called the International Market, but it's mostly everything is in Ukrainian, and just some of the coolest shit. Strawberry lemonade I bought there was amazing, and their cake section, forget about it.
So the next one looks disgusting. Chicken dinner.
What the?
Sperry Candy Co. Milwaukee, Wisconsin.
What is in there?
I know. What do we think's in there? Yeah, mystery, exactly. It doesn't look or sound good. It almost looks like there might be peanuts in there, maybe caramel, I don't know. What do we think?
I have no idea. Some form of nougat for sure.
All right. And it was 5 cents.
Have you ever had the spicy what is it, polito asado? The chicken, the spicy chicken Mexican candy? I'll show you. This shit was wild the first time I ever had it. Wow, they're not expensive either. $7.50 for a 40-pack, but let me show you. Well, wait. Let's see if we can. Wait a minute. Let's see if we can figure out what's in this chicken dinner.
That is food for skanks.
Oh my God! There's plenty of skanks around. Business is booming.
All right. So let's see. It says candy named after a savory meal sounds like something straight out of Willy Wonka's factory, but the chicken dinner candy bar didn't taste anything like chicken. Created by Wisconsin's Sperry Candy Company in 1923, it was a, quote, good candy, according to the label. It was a nut roll, including crushed peanuts doused in chocolate. Sperry was committed to the chicken dinner candy bar, handing out 12,000 samples during their 1926 campaign. There were even chicken dinner branded trucks that drove around Milwaukee, blaring their horns, attracting curious passersby.
Awesome.
The Great Depression was a huge point of contention during the 1928 presidential campaign, and President Hoover was the talk of the town after preaching to put, quote, a chicken in every pot. Sperry Candy Co. named its Nutty Chocolate Bar years prior to Hoover's iconic catchphrase, but folks immediately associated the candy with the political slogan. For only 5 cents, folks could get themselves a chicken dinner. The chocolate-covered nut roll left us in the 60s, but it lives on through its quirky name and intriguing ads.
It's wild. Yeah, Mystery says, so clickbait candy.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Clickbait candy.
Let me
Right,
show you. Let me
yep,
just
I'm
show
gonna
them really
put that
quick.
up.
I have it there. There it is right there. Then you have in all of its glory the spicy chicken
looks- Oh, like a
lollipop.
that is so weird.
It's
And
the
for one
weirdest
of them,
thing.
it's almost $8.
Someone
Or
handed
is that like
no,
a
no,
pack of them?
that's a 40 pack. That's a 40 pack.
Oh, I was gonna say that's an
yeah,
awfully
sorry.
expensive
Yeah.
lollipop.
That's a 40 pack. I remember when someone passed me one of these and I just ripped it open like it was a normal lollipop and I put it in my mouth and I was like, what? Like it's
Does
one
it
thing with
taste like
flavor.
chicken?
A little bit,
Ugh.
yes. But it's sweet. It's mostly sugar, and then it's like tastes. There's a chicken flavor, and there's also, like a lemon spice flavor. It's fucking bizarre. But now that I know what it is, I can enjoy one. But having it like off guard was like, whoa.
So deafening silence. Thanks for being here. Do you have battered Mars bars? Like batter on a fish, they sell them in the fish shop here in UK, and battered Twix, Snickers, etc.
Yeah, they just call them deep fried Snickers or deep fried.
Yeah, fried Oreos. I like fried Oreos.
I just had a big Reese cup, like the big cups, and it was caramel, however you want to say it. I don't know. I don't think I'd like the caramel and the peanut butter together. I was kind of surprised I didn't like it.
She says Chinese candy with the edible wrappers.
Oh yes. Remember Dots that just came like on basically like a
Yep.
wax receipt?
Dots
How much paper did we eat as kids eating those Dots?
Mystery says, what are those Mexican candies that are a bit spicy and sweet? Chewy too. One of my riders gave me one. Yum. That I do not know. I do not know. Hey, Radar. Thanks for being here. So the next one is Marathon. Marathon candy bar. It says chocolate caramel, I think. It looks like a pretzel. Lasts a good long time. The idea behind Mars's Marathon bar was a candy bar that never ends. The chewy milk chocolate covered caramel candy bar was long and braided, giving it a unique texture that would take forever to get through. The ultra chewy bar was 8 inches of goodness.
Oh
God.
boy. It just got R-rated all of a sudden. 8 inches of goodness. There goes the neighborhood.
Okay. Which they proved. Sorry.
The class has got the giggles.
A curly whirly? Interesting, Patricia. All right, so which they proved on the packaging, and although it could leave milk dud levels of cavities, it was well worth it. The 1970s commercials were like a good Western, full of cowboys, tumbleweeds, and duels for the last Marathon bar. The Marathon bar hit the shelves in 1973 and lasted until 1981. What? It was the best bang for your buck. What the heck? Like, this candy bar seems to be a little inappropriate. But apparently Mars wasn't on board. Cadbury debuted a strikingly similar braided candy bar, even down to the same measurements, called the Curly Whirly. There you go, Patricia, the Curly Whirly. You can still find the UK version in stores today, but it's no match for the original Marathon bar. Huh.
A curly
Definitely
whirly,
love
huh?
curly whirlies.
Seemed like that was damn near innuendo.
Right? Even the name of the freaking candy bar.
That's funny.
I mean, maybe the writer of this article kind of, used a little play on words, but good Lord. All right, let's see. I just want to look at chat.
I was wrong. Oh, it's Australia.
Listen, Deafening, my mind was not in the gutter. Like, it was... Good grief. Got your money's worth back then. Now it's a crapshoot. Yeah, I mean...
True. There's some candies that it's like, I thought maybe just because I'm an adult now, like, maybe that's why they seem smaller. And it's like, I know the candy store guy told me straight up, he's like, no, they just make the shit smaller now. Like most old school candies. It's like, oh, so I'm not a giant.
Be Real says, I've been wanting to try those candy bars with pistachios in them, but they don't sell them in America. I haven't heard of a... Let me look that up. Candy bar with pistachios. It says Dubai chocolate. Oh yeah, Dubai chocolate. That looks really freaking good. Let me see if I can find a better picture. It says that Amazon has it.
Yeah, I've heard of this before. I haven't had one myself.
Picture is very blurry. All right, let me share this instead.
Have you guys?
So it looks really good. Narciso. I think that's how you pronounce it. That looks really, really good. And you can get them on Amazon.
I've got one to share. See me pull it on. Oh. I don't know if you guys have had these Space Dunks yet. I tried them. They were, I don't know, man. They were just straight up weird. But can you guys see? No. All right, this is Oreo.
Oh yeah, I remember you sending me a picture of those. I was like,
5 Galactic designs and cosmic. So basically, they are. You can see pink and blue colored Oreo cookies with a rocket ship on the side, and they also are infused with Pop Rocks. I'll read the first couple paragraphs of this dude who tried them, so you don't have to. They were just weird as hell. Like, I felt like the Pop Rocks were still popping in my belly because they were stuck in the icing. It was awkward. Anyways, the new Space Dunk Oreos filled with cosmic cream are complete nonsense cookies and make zero sense. That's why they're awesome. Space Dunk is not a flavor, neither is cosmic, but that's not the point. Instead, the focus should be on the rad colors and Pop Rocks inside the cream. It's as if it's like if someone mashed together Tron with the 1998 movie Armageddon, where Bruce Willis blows up the asteroid with a nuke. A space themed, but absolutely no actual effort to be scientifically accurate, all while basking in a sweet pink blue 80s synthwave vibe. You get the idea. Look at that shit.
I like the hot pink.
I mean, the packaging is what made me buy it. I'm a sucker for anything, any novelty shit. So like any limited edition candy. Like if I get a box or a bag of candy and there's like, if they're Sour Patch Kids, if like 3 of them are like fused together, that's the best candy of the day. The ones that are like defective or have some type of dent or misshapen like quality, those are my favorites. Oof.
Yep, and Deafening says popping candy. Yeah, Pop Rocks. Is that what you're asking about.
I
All right.
don't make you foam out your nose.
Yeah, Pop Rocks. We would put Pop Rocks in soda to see them like fizz.
You guys remember the New York brands, New York Seltzer? They were all clear, and they had like lemon lime and cola and root beer. It was like I think they stopped making them because they were legit unsafe. They were like hyper carbonated, so like, I mean, I remember just the destruction that one of those little bottles made. If you shook it up and barely put the cap on till it built pressure and just.
Trying to find a good picture of Pop Rocks. Here we go. Let's try this one.
Center, I don't think that pop effect was that good in the cookie. Could have been better. Yeah, it was just so weird. It was.
Yep. So here's Pop Rocks. And they were like fizzy. You put them on your tongue and they would like fizz. They'd feel like fizzies.
They would crackle.
Oh, Deafening says American chocolate is totally different to ours, not as sweet. Interesting.
Yeah, I guess American chocolate would be like Hershey's, right? Because most of the chocolate that I like comes from like Germany and the Netherlands. That's why I love the dollar store, because you can find that's the place that I get chocolate, because you can get crazy good chocolate. That and Aldi's as well. Really reasonably priced, big ass chunks of chocolate.
So the next one is Chocolite. I haven't seen that before. Different decades prompted different food trends, and in the late 70s, diet culture was everywhere. Every brand seemed to debut a light line focusing on low-calorie options that weren't necessarily even healthier, and Nestle was quick to the trend with the Chocolite bar in 1972. The chocolate wrapper changed often, with some variations giving a glimpse into what was inside. A light milk chocolate bar with crispy bites.
Yum.
The milk chocolate bar had tiny pockets of air throughout, which gave it a unique crispy texture. That reminds me of they just have it in here, the Crunch bar.
Milk Crunch.
The idea was not as much chocolate, lower fat content. It was less chocolate than the typical bar, but Nestle guaranteed it would still give you a very special chocolate feeling. The crispy chips were similar to that of a Crunch bar, but much lighter, given the second ingredient is air. Chocolite vanished sometime in 1982, but has been recreated dozens of times since.
Sounds good.
Yeah, Crunch bars are good too.
But what's this chocolate feeling they're talking about? A very special chocolate feeling?
I don't know.
You mean like the consistency, or is it like, am I gonna have like a chocolate emotion?
I would assume like you would still feel like you were eating like actual chocolate. Like, I don't know. Oh my gosh, cheese! The fun dip with the candy stick, Pixie Sticks. I still eat Pixie Sticks too. So good. But yeah, the fun dip with the candy stick. That, gosh, this is going back.
I love that shit. This stick was basically like chalk, but it's a very peculiar flavor. It tasted like glue and sugar. I'll be right back.
Yep. Pookie says, I buy the chocolate bars at Aldi. They're so good. Aldi's I agree. And I'm wondering if it's because maybe they bring them in from Germany. I don't know, but they are really good. Canadian Mountain Dew wasn't like ours. Really, Pooks? Orange Circus peanuts. You can still find them around, but they're not as good as they were years ago. Yeah, I was never a fan, Radar, but I do know I have seen them around. Let's see. Big League Chew. Oh my gosh, this is going way back. Hubba Bubba. There was the Hubba Bubba bubble gum. All right, so this next one is called No Jelly.
No jelly.
No Jelly. It almost looks like Almond Joy or Mounds.
Oh yeah, it does. So
But
is it
it looks like it's peanut butter. That makes sense. No jelly. What is peanut butter without jelly? The candy makers at Peter Paul thought it was enough to stand on its own and were determined to prove it in the 1970s with their no jelly candy bar. The milk chocolate bar had crisped rice, or Krispies, as Peter Paul called it, and plenty of peanut butter. Peanut butter and chocolate are soulmates, and there were plenty of peanut butter forward chocolate bars to choose from at the time, but no jelly stood out with its cryptic name. As clever as the name was, it apparently didn't reflect too well on the company's profits, because sometime in the mid-70s, the packaging changed to read clearer as peanut butter with no jelly. By 1977, Peter Paul totally dropped the no jelly from the wrapper and went with the simple and straightforward peanut butter bar. The company was known for its popular Mounds and Almond Joy candy bars filled with chewy coconut, which ultimately outshined the crispy peanut butter bar. Go figure. Makes sense because it looks just like Almond Joy and Mounds, only these had peanut butter and crisped rice.
I've got a blast from the past. Someone in chat
Oh, I see it.
recommended it's the most racist candy.
I remember those.
I forgot how racist the candy was. But I guess it was kind of cool that it had fortunes in it. You know, I mean, that's kind of cool, I suppose. But yeah, you guys, everyone remembers these, right? Fortune bubble. And the gum was just such low quality gum too. It was complete trash. Thanks for letting me share.
Yep. Yeah, that would be cool, Deafening Silence. And I know they have the a friend of mine does these like monthly candy boxes that you can subscribe to now for her kids, so they, you know, get to experience different cultures and things like that. But it would be cool because I feel like, especially America, we put a lot more preservatives and crap in our stuff.
I'm very proud that the Clark bar is from Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. It was invented by an Irish immigrant in 1917, actually, in the city of Pittsburgh. You guys know Clark bars?
I have heard of them. T. Rose says, "Who picked this topic? Now I have a sweet tooth." Well, it kind of happened by chance, but mostly because Sinner had put Sour Patch Kids on our thumbnail. So when we talked about what we're going to talk about, I was like, candy. And I just looked up news about candy before the live, and I found this article and then the one about the new Sour Patch Kids. So that's how we came up with what we're doing. Oh, they still sell those Be Real too. The green apple suckers with caramel in the middle.
Ooh, I remember those.
So good.
I'm trying to find a photo of a Clark bar. Strange how difficult it is. Like, there we go. There's one. They're like chocolate covered, like peanut brittle, almost. Not brittle, but like, I don't know what the hell technically it's called. Do I have to be an adult to go and look at the fucking Clark bar? Come on, guys.
Were you supposed to eat the wax lips? I don't know. Gosh, I forgot all about those too. Jeez.
I did. I ate the wax lips. Oh shit. And they were also like, remember the wax soda bottles with the like.
Yeah, I was trying to think of what the name of those were.
I can't remember, but I think just that.
I agree, Pookie. This is so much better than the garbage in the streets right now. That's why I was like, no shit talking. Like, none. Like, I just want to, and I mean, I did get a good laugh because I'm immature, but
I'm gonna show you a
oh,
Clark bar.
KCG, how much are you going to pay? So KCG said, I would pay to watch you guys eat deep fried chocolate covered insects. You'd have to make the price pretty well for me to do that. Grain, I can post it again. I think I still, yep, there it is.
A1 says, yes, those little wax bottles were so good. They were, weren't they? I remember there were different variations of the wax candy lips too. Some were like just like a white wax, and some were like dark red. Like whatever made that red was just straight up poison, I bet. Like wax, whatever. I'm sure it's not that bad for you, but he said, I've had chocolate covered bees and chocolate covered ants in Old Sacramento. Interesting. I've
probably eaten an ant or two, not on purpose.
I've had crickets and grasshoppers and like
thanks, Grain. Thanks for becoming a member.
Oh, that's awesome, Grain. Thanks so much. I've had grasshoppers in like a Chex Mix sort of situation.
Oh, wait, did I? Oh, I did read this one. Okay, so the next one, Ruth's Home Run.
Nice. The Babe.
Yep. Babe Ruth's own candy, 5 cents. George M. Ruth Candy Company, Incorporated, New York.
The Wunderbar.
In the 1920s, baseball was America's favorite pastime. The sport was everywhere you turned, trading cards, magazines, and even candy bars. Babe Ruth remains one of the greatest baseball players in history, and his fame was enough to earn him multiple candy bar legacies. The first candy bar, Baby Ruth, debuted in 1920 and was actually named after the creator's daughter, Ruth. But many associated its name with the Yankee slugger. This prompted Ruth to debut his own candy bar in 1928, which was called Ruth's Home Run. It was produced by Babe Ruth Candy Company, a company that licensed the player's name for candy and trading cards. The vibrant label read Babe Ruth's own candy underneath his smirking portrait and signed by the legend himself. The candy wrapper offered some bonus items like the chance at winning a baseball. As we know from candy bar shelves today, it won over Ruth's Home Run. It wasn't long before legalities got involved and the Baby Ruth Company got ownership of the product.
KCG asked Cheese, did you ever stop in Gilroy in California and get some of that garlic candy? I've been to Gilroy, the garlic capital of the world. That's KCG just said that as I said, just type that as I said that. I went to a big rave in Gilroy.
So Citizen says, I have lost count as a kid. How many times someone threw a Baby Ruth into a pool to get people to freak out? I have never seen that before, I've got to say. I have never seen that before. Saltwater taffy, so good. We used to go to Maine every summer, and we would get the saltwater taffy.
We'd get ours from Maryland, but yeah, same. I don't know what the flavor was, but the blue one, the blue saltwater taffy, is always my favorite.
I liked the one with peanut butter in the middle and strawberry. Those are my favorite.
Ooh, I don't like fillings with the saltwater taffy. I mean, I wouldn't turn it down, but it's not my favorite, I should say. It's like the sky blue saltwater taffy. I don't know, it wasn't like a... You'd think it would be like a blueberry flavor, but it really wasn't. It was something else.
Grain is
They-
talking about I guess the Baby Ruths. They float. Oh my
They,
gosh.
they were just made to be a prop.
I guess so. The next one, Z carb. I think this might be the last one on in the article. This is another low carb chocolate bar that hit the market in the second wave of diet culture in the early 2000s. It was extremely similar to Nestle's Chocolate, an airy chocolate bar, just with many more flavors to choose from. The sugar-free chocolate bar was available in both dark and milk chocolate with almonds, peanut butter, chocolate crisps, and macadamia nuts. Oh, I love macadamia nuts. When it first came out, apparently it did almost as well as Butterfingers. Other than the fact that it was made by HVC Lizard Chocolate, there's not much evidence of the candy bar left. It didn't seem to last long, maybe not even a year, before it fizzled out. As Time said in 2003, Z-Carb is half the size of a Milky Way and twice as expensive. Given its big price tag at less than 2 ounces of chocolate, Z-Carb was replaced by more affordable options. Now, Whole Foods has tons of chocolate products on the healthier side, and there are sugar-free, gluten-free, everything-free options for days. Yep, and that was the last one. What's this one? I just want to see. Oh, there's more stuff about candy if we wanted to read it.
Candy. I was trying to find a history of Red Bull, but it turns into a rabbit hole. Three Musketeers.
That's one. Or no, Milky Way. Milky Way, I cannot. Like, if I had a candy bar that I loathe, it's Milky Way.
I freeze Milky Ways, and then they crumble when you eat them. Makes them mo better.
And I did just and
Cookie
the poll, it was so close. Do you like Sour Patch Kids? 51% yes, 48% no.
Huh. That's actually lower than I expected for the yays.
All right. And Pookie says, what is everyone's favorite candy bar? Can only pick one.
Ooh, that's so tough.
Nanny said Kit Kat. I would say I had said Kit Kat when Sinner and I were talking about candy the other day.
Kit Kat's such a good one. Have you guys had any of the Japanese Kit Kats? I think Kit Kat's my favorite too. It's just the good old fashioned Kit Kat. I tried the Big Cat. I don't know if you saw those. They're like the giant Kit Kats. It's like it's like shaped like one giant piece of a Kit Kat. It's not so great. There's something wrong about the distribution of the crunch to the chocolate.
She says Snickers. Pookie says Almond Joy. The other Pookie says anything Reese's. TLC, thanks for being here, says Milky Way. Mystery says Reese's Cups. That does count. Ooh, Kit Kat ice cream. Yum. I loved getting Blizzards with Kit Kat and M&M's. So good. A One-Way says Hershey with almonds. Curious Snickers bar. T-Roll says Three Musketeers. Hey, Mr. Nobody, what's going on? Thanks for stopping in.
Mr. Nobody, what's up?
Citizen Sleuth says whatchamacallit. I don't even know what I'm saying. All right, Be Real says M&M's with peanut butter. They had for Easter last year. I don't know if they'll have it for this year, but they had M&M's with mint. They were so freaking good. I didn't think I would like them, but I did. But my favorite candy is peanut M&M's. Grain says Coffee Crisp.
Coffee Crisp are so good too. Okay, let me show you. Can I share my screen really quick?
Yeah.
Because I know so many of us love Kit Kats, but I have to show you the Japanese Kit Kats, and you can buy these on Amazon. You got to see this because there's a
Flo.
whole stinking world of Kit Kats that I don't think most people are familiar with at all. Let's see. And this is just a 10 flavor pack. They sell them in 20 different flavors, but I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that?
Oh yeah.
So we got sweet potato, chocolate orange. Let's see, it says in the flavors over here. Chocolate orange, Kit Kat mini milk tea, strawberry chocolate cake, double mocha, sweet potato. As you can
Ooh,
see,
sweet potato.
tea flavored. Here's the green tea ones. These are my favorite ones. They're actually green, and they're green tea flavored chocolate. I think this one is matcha. One of these are green tea. It's hard for me to tell because they're both green. But yeah, it's crazy. These are a biscuit flavored one, like a cracker flavored one. So inside, like the crunch is just like a cracker instead of like a. It's wild.
Radar says Coffee Crisp. It's a Canadian candy bar. I'm not from there, but close enough that we go across the border a lot. Interesting.
Ooh, Zero bars. I remember those.
The Whoozy was it? I've
Who's it?
never
What's
heard
it?
of that. Whoozy was it?
I think it's the same people as the whatchamacallit.
Oh, and clearly I spelt it wrong because it came up with music.
I'm looking
Here
too.
it is. Whoozy was it? You can get them on Amazon.
Amazon's got everything.
Chocolate peanut butter crisps.
Man, what would candy bars do without peanut butter, man? Oh, I was
Almond
right. You
M&Ms
look
are
at
good
me.
too.
Bing. I said, remember, didn't I just say it's just like the whatchamacallit people? Well, I've got it pulled up here. It says, the Whoozy What's It is a new candy bar from Hershey's, a king-size version of the whatchamacallit, featuring chocolate crisp and peanut butter. So it's just a big whatchamacallit. I knew that. I remember that from being a kid.
Oh, Zero bars. Okay, I've heard of them. I don't think I've ever eaten one though. Oh, I'm caught up in chat.
Nice. The Whoozy What's It?
Interesting. I really like that nostalgia, like the nostalgia article. I wonder if I can find another one.
I didn't know. I don't know what else I can show. I'm a sucker for Japanese gummy candy or Japanese candy in general. Some of it's pretty far out there. Like, what the hell is this? Apple pie flavored Kit Kat.
No way.
Yep. I mean, I'm not even sure how that works out.
There is a candy museum in New York. It's called Candytopia.
Awesome.
I'm trying to see if they have a website. Candytopia.
Yeah, see if there's a video we can watch.
Let's see. Short videos. Ah, here we go. Candy Wonderland. I gotta share this one.
Visiting Candytopia, which is a parallel universe in the middle of Midtown Manhattan, which takes you into a world completely made out of candy.
Wow. I wonder where. That's so cool.
Pretty
That is
awesome.
going to be on my list. Why is it in Espanol? The closed captioning is in Espanol. Oh, actually, it's in Portuguese. Oops. All right. I don't know how that happened. We are back to English.
The first room in Candytopia is like an art gallery, but everything is made out of, guess what? Candy. If you look closely, you can see the tiny pieces that brought it to life.
That is incredible.
It's amazing.
And I'm going to drop the link. I will get the creators link as well once. But here is the link to this video. Give it a like and a watch.
Ooh, you know what else I saw yesterday? Yoo-hoos. I forgot all about those. Watered down chocolate milk.
Oh, Andy's mints. I was talking about those the other day too, because my grandma on my mom's side, she would always have Andy's mints and Werther's hard caramel candy all the time.
Were the Andy's mints the same as Andy's candies?
I don't know.
I remember them as Andy's candies. They're like the little...
Yeah, they're like the little chocolate bars with mint.
Flavor of the Alps. The Swiss Alps.
We have candy paintings of artists.
Is that Snoop Dogg? Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Marilyn.
Oh my God.
And the Warhol's chicken noodle soup.
Okay, I know where I'm going this summer.
It's like Cardi B, Marilyn Monroe, Snoop Dogg, and even...
Wow. Look at how... And they have the braids. Like, it looks like you can... It's like it would be like that texture, too, of like hair texture.
It's crazy. What the hell did they make that out of?
That's interesting.
And a recreation of a piece by Vincent van Gogh.
Huh.
Oh, and they probably have, like, maybe they have on these little placards, like maybe they have what's...
I guess they would be ingredients.
Talk about fancy. Every room has like a chest full of candy which you can take freely. Perhaps this would be exciting for most people, but I gotta admit something. I don't really like candy. No, Charlie! The rest of the exhibit is very interactive and it makes you feel like a kid again. Or in my case, an idiot. Sometimes there are random props like this huge ball, or this candy-striped room which for some reason brought out my inner cheetah. The whole point was to have fun in a strange parallel universe full of candy creatures and life, but sometimes it's not.
That is cool.
Yeah, it looks fun.
All right, I'm going to just skip forward a little bit.
Glo said she loves Yoo-hoo. I almost bought one yesterday, actually. I was very close to buying one. I was just like, I said to myself, I'm not going to buy it because I don't want to be disappointed because I have such fond memories of it. If that makes any sense. It's weird, I know, but that's why I didn't buy it. I didn't want to ruin the memory.
Wow. Like they do, like here's a starfish. So neat. All right, so I will share this creator's link as well. Carolina Risotto. Carolina Risotto.
What's that?
All right, so here is...
Okay, good, yes. Trill confirmed. Green wrapper. Oh, yeah, I remember. Chocolate of the Alps. Toblerone are pretty good, too. Something weird about the nougat, though. I don't know. I suppose there are different versions of the Toblerone. Who said my daughter just bought Tang. I can't remember what Tang tastes like. I remember Ovaltine. I can get down with some Ovaltine. For sure. I've had an Ovaltine milkshake before. This shit was incredible. Milk duds. Emmy, you still there?
Yeah, sorry. I'm trying to get this to stop playing.
I remember milk duds.
Oh, the strawberry I'm sure you probably, because I was trying to get that to stop. The strawberry, was it Twix? Was that like the stuff you could put in like the milk and make it strawberry milk?
Quick. It was
Quicks.
quick.
Not Twix. What the hell?
Quick. Yes. I was a sucker for strawberry milk as a kid, for sure. There were still, as a kid, there were still some soda shops around that sold like flavored soda, like soda fountain style, like old school style, where they would serve it. So we get like chocolate lime Cokes. Fucking amazing. It's basically just a squirt of chocolate syrup, a squirt of lime juice or lime syrup, and into regular Coca-Cola. But as a kid, on ice with a straw, forget about it.
Apparently there's a Candytopia in Philadelphia as well.
We didn't have Tang, but
Hmm.
we did have like, do you remember the Huggies, the Hug boxes, the Hug barrels?
I don't remember. Are those like the sugar water?
Yeah. Yes, yes, indeed.
The barrels I remember.
Oh yeah, they would. That's what all the kids drank. They would just get the 40 pack and just dump them into the cooler next to the beer. Let me see. I'll show you.
Really,
There's-
Cheese? They take
there's-
Taco Bell tortillas to space.
Nice.
Ooh, Slush Puppy. Those were good too. Slush Puppies. You get the brain freeze. Yeah, the barrels are still around.
Oh yes, that's classic Americana right there. And they just tasted like melted popsicles, I guess, is the best way to describe it. They had
Yep.
this weird bite to them. I don't know if it was the color that they used or what, but my goodness, how much plastic did we drink as children? I think we figure out what's wrong with me. Tea berry gum. Oh, sorry about that. Never heard of tea berry gum. Now and laters. I can get down with some now and laters. Citizen Sleuth for sure. Just not the banana ones. Like I said, any banana flavored candy, I can't F with. I like bananas and I like dry banana chips. Banana splits. I can't F with artificial banana stuff. It's something with whatever flavor makes it taste that way. It just doesn't agree with me.
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
impartial to banana flavoring too. It's like some
Yeah, Ashtastic, thanks so much for being here. Blast from the past.
Oh, is
And
Ash
from-
here?
Ash from the past
I didn't
Yes,
see her.
at 5:21, so I'm like 3 minutes behind.
Oh, Ash, well, thanks for being here. I totally missed you in the comments. Geez, those birds are going nuts behind you.
Yeah, and they're not birds in a cage either. Those are free range. I mean, Sacramento. Before I came here, I didn't know Sacramento is known as the city of trees, and so as a result, there's a shit ton of birds. Birds of all types. There's a set of doves that comes sit on the fence pretty much the same time every day for a couple of hours. There's a lone wolf hummingbird that goes and stands on the same branch a couple of days a week. Chubby little hummingbird.
Yeah, Birdie's giving me spring fever. We had snow today, snow and wind. I woke up and I thought I heard a plow. I was like, there's no way that's a plow truck. It was a plow truck. But thankfully it all melted during the day or blew away, one or the other. Blackjack gum and clove gum were both good too. I have not heard of that either.
I remember that stuff.
Ooh, Laffy Taffy.
Blackjack gum was basically like the same that anise flavor, that black licorice. If I remember it correctly, it was almost like medicine. That blackjack gum. And I don't know why it reminds me. Like I think blackjack gum came in like this magic kit that I had as a kid.
Juju beads. I forgot about them. And then Mike and Ike's.
Ooh, what about Zots? Have you guys had Zots?
I've heard of Zots. I don't think I've ever eaten them though.
Zots are a hard candy with a powder inside of it that like foams up upon contact with your saliva. So it's like this sort of like, imagine like ground up Pop Rocks. So it's like a powder that does the same thing as Pop Rocks. It's fucking amazing. Let me see if I can find a photo.
Grain, you're not lying. The Luden's cherry cough drops were basically candy. Yep.
Yeah,
And
but
I didn't think they did anything for a sore throat either.
Well, I learned some hard lessons, both with the Luden's cherry flavored cough drops and with the orange Tic Tacs. They both have, they have different chemicals, but they both have chemicals in them that are like medicine. Like the breath mint stuff in Tic Tacs. If you eat like half a jar of Tic Tacs, because I love that fucking orange flavor so much, it'll make you sick. Same thing with Luden's.
Yeah, Luden's were, I mean, you would just eat one
I
after
think Luden's
another.
were just candy, though. That's just... Ooh, Tart and Tinies. I haven't heard that in a long time.
I haven't heard Tart and Tinies. I haven't heard of them.
You never heard of those? They're like the little... They're like little barrel-shaped semi-soft candies. Like they're like pressed powder almost. Like you bite into them and they turn into powder.
No, I've never had these before.
You want to pull them up?
Oh yeah, I can bring them. Let me find a good picture.
I was trying to show the inside of a Zots. It's not easy to find a photo of it.
See if this one is... Well, this one's decent. So here are Tart and Tinies.
I definitely
I've never
remember.
had them.
I definitely remember. So they were just like candy coated, like little sugar balls. But they had this awkward shape that were sort of like, I don't know how to describe it other than barrel like. They still do make hot tamales, Pookie. I saw them yesterday. I saw Boston baked beans as well, which is wild. I never expected to see those again. Let's see. Can I share? I'll share this. Zots are crazy. Don't drink them. Don't eat them with soda. It's old time candy.
I don't remember that either.
They come in like seeds. Like this is ripped off of a strip. They're typically in a strip of these. They come in cherry, apple, but it's just a hard candy with like this powder stuff inside of it. And as soon as the powder stuff hits your saliva, it starts sizzling and bubbling. It's the craziest shit ever.
Oh, they fizz in the middle.
They fizz in the middle. Yeah, exactly. They're so addictive. It's crazy because it's like not only is it a delicious candy, but it's also like there's way more going on. Curious remembers lots. See, I'm glad T-Roll said that. Yes, Sinner, tiny tarts are like sweet tarts, but barrels coating is shiny. That's right. So sweet tarts, I don't remember now. They're ones that were like, I don't know, shaped like almost like a pellet. Jolly Joes are. I can get that with some sprees. Razzle's no good though.
All right, so then that would be a question. What is your least favorite candy? Because Be Real had asked, what is your favorite candy bar? Like, what is your ultimate, like, you do not like? Mine is Milky Way.
Milky Way. I can fuck with the Milky Way if I freeze it, and then it sort of just it crumbles. I like that a lot. It's got to be the old school original flavor candy corn. I just can't do it. I mean, I guess I have respect for it just because of the novelty and it's a classic. But if I eat them, if there's a bowl of them, I still eat one, even though I don't like them. It's like paying taxes. You have to do it.
So T-Roll says no to anything coconut. Chewy Sprees. Jelly beans, TLC says. Pookie says
no Neckos. I can understand why, because they sort of taste like medicine. The old school, like original flavors, they taste like medicine. Licorice Twizzlers.
Curious on whether you candy corn, circus peanuts, Peeps. No way. Yeah.
Cookie says anything licorice, I'm out.
KCG, when Starburst jelly beans, that's when I came to heaven.
Well, Starburst makes a sour drink as well. Ugh.
No she licorice. Says almond roca, or is it? Did I spell it or say it wrong?
I think that's right. Roca.
We have licorice. Be Real says licorice. Snow caps. Yeah, and what was the Peep? You said there was some kind of flavor Peep you told me the other day. I was like, that's freaking gross.
I saw it too. I was talking to Emmy when I was at the dollar store looking for candy. I saw two different ones, and I can't remember the first one, but it was just terrible.
I think you sent me a picture. Let me look.
The second one was birthday cake flavored.
Oh, maybe you didn't send me a picture of the Peeps.
No.
But I can see you told me what kind they were.
It was just weird. The Dollar Tree, if you're not in a hurry, if you just take your time and actually look at what's going on, there's some weird shit. When it comes to the candy, it's so weird. Like I don't know why the strawberry flavored Haribo gummy bears were green. That's what made them limited edition. They tasted just like strawberry. I mean, I expected maybe like a green apple strawberry mix. Nope, just strawberry, but they're green. I'm like, all right, you got me. The gimmick got me.
Oh, and I have a picture of those I can share.
Yeah, please do, because I probably sound like a crazy person, but yeah, it's the weirdest thing ever. So you can see right under Golden Bears, it says strawberry, and they're green. And I'm like, I'm so confused. And up in the corner, it says limited edition. I was like, you got me. You suckers got me. And they were delicious.
Yeah, we were talking on the phone when you said about the Peeps. That's why I can't find it.
Yeah, shit. But they were delicious, and they had like hand to God, like one of the best like strawberry candy flavors I've tasted in a long time. So it's a shame it's limited edition. I'd probably buy more. Good night, Glow. Thanks so much for being here. Dr. Pepper Peeps. Oh my god. Actually, I would try that. Even though I hate Peeps, I would try that because it just I'm a sucker for novelty. I really am.
Speaking of novelty, I was just trying to look up like different flavors of Peeps. They make Milk-Bone makes Peeps for dogs.
I'm really not that surprised. Are you surprised?
Kind of. Look at
You're a
this.
hardcore capitalist, man. There'd be no joke about it.
This is wild to me. Milk-Bone Peeps. Artificially marshmallow flavored dog treats.
We haven't discussed the Oreo flavored Coca-Cola. Have you guys tried that?
What kind?
Oreo.
No, I have not tried that.
Yes, it's a thing. It's very weird.
Pookie says I would never do that to my dog. Yeah. No.
I didn't drink the Oreo Coke, although I had an Oreo Coke slushy. And they also have Coca-Cola flavored Oreo cookies that I have not tried.
It seems like they have a flavor Peep for like every flavor of Peep you can think of.
Every day of the week. Now
Rice
I've got to try
Krispie Treat Peeps.
Now I've got to try the Oreo Coca-Cola flavored Oreos.
Ooh, Nutter Butter wafers are good. Those are really good.
I remember those.
Oh, no, Curious. Peep flavored Pepsi? Oh,
Peep flavored Pepsi.
Peep.
That's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said pink.
No. Can you see my screen? There it is. Oreo Coca-Cola.
Ooh, the can looks cool.
And then they have the Oreo.
I would probably try the Oreo itself, but I don't think I'd try the soda.
I didn't try the soda. I tried probably even worse. I tried the slushy version. But these look really cool. I mean, they nailed the logo on the cookie. That's kind of slick. Coca-Cola does not F around. Their marketing is just crazy.
Google Pepsi Peeps. All right, let me look these up. Pepsi Peeps.
Ooh, Nanny Sharon says I like Oreo thins. I have not seen the thin ones. Did they make thin ones double stuffed? Because if so, I'm in.
Yeah, here it is. Pepsi Peeps, artificial marshmallow flavored soda. You can get it at your local Kroger. It's wild. Crystal Pepsi. Gosh, that's going back. Nilla wafers, those are good too.
What were those little red cinnamon candies that came in the boxes the same size as the lemon heads and the Boston baked beans? You know what I'm talking about? Red Hots.
Oh yeah, Red Hots.
I had a piece of cake at one point with Red Hots on it, and shit was delicious. Cheese says Jones Soda has crazy flavors. I remember that, and they were slick as shit too, because each label would have, well, at the time I was like, whoa, each label is different. That's not necessarily true, but they had a bunch of different labels, and they were photographs from customers, most of them that they use, just random photos. you know, there's stickers on their bottles. It was fucking so cool. Pure sugar water.
KCG says, as a kid in the Detroit area, we used to go to the bottling facility or something like a Fago that is called Club, and you could get all different kinds and make a case out of it, glass bottles. Huh. Jones Soda? I haven't heard of that either.
Never heard of Jones Soda? I'll pull some up. Maybe you'll recognize it. It's
yeah,
this,
I just Googled it, but I don't. Oh,
it's
and guess what? They make Jones Craft Soda for dogs as well.
It's the sweetest. I don't know. It's incredibly sweet. It's like liquid hard candy.
Okay. Oh, I have their website up if you want me to share it.
Yeah, I was just figured show an image of it. Sip, sip, hooray. Your image here. See, like it's cool, that was the coolest thing about it is like I've never seen the cans, but in the bottles, each one has a different photograph on it. And they would just be nonsensical. It'd be a photo of someone's car parked. Like there's one there.
Yeah.
Cream soda is one of the best ones because it's not as sugary. There's like a green apple one that's just like, I mean, you can have just a few sips and that's like that's enough for the day.
S'mores soda. I don't know about that. Nuka-Cola.
I've tried the bacon soda before, the bacon flavored pop. Gross.
Sonic the Hedgehog variety. I would totally buy that. I love Sonic. Mixed cane. They look good.
Oh, cool! They have the photos on the cans too. See, I've never seen Jones in a can. I've only seen the bottles.
Pretty cool. They have a dog toy. Gosh.
They must love their dogs.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Here's oh, no, that's root beer, but there's a dog photo on it. You'd think they would have had the Jones soda for dogs on here. I didn't see it. Pretty cool.
Do they still make Tab soda at Citizens Loot? I've never had it. I want to try it before it's gone completely. I remember Moxie.
Oh, it says you can get it at Dollar General.
Oh, no shit. Chi said Moxie is an OG soda. Yeah, Moxie's wild, man. It's super caffeinated and.
Oh no, not Walmart, but Dollar General apparently has it.
Moxie had some weird like medicine flavor too. It sort of had like a Dr. Pepper taste, but not the good part of Dr. Pepper. But it was, if I remember correctly, it had way more caffeine. Not as much as like Jolt or anything like that, but it had more than like Coca-Cola. That kid's got Moxie, see? And was Tab like a calorie-free or diet soda?
I don't think so. Oh, it is calorie-free.
That's why I never tried it because, I mean, I never understood diet sodas growing up.
Less calories.
I get it now, but like I was like, why would you drink a soda that tastes like not as good as a regular soda? But obvious reasons, I reckon. Annie Sharon says, the small cokes you used to pull out of old machines were so good back in the day. I agree. So good. Coca-Cola is the best out of a glass bottle for sure. I love all ginger ale. And like a blackberry ginger ale one time. So good. I like just straight up ginger beer. Pretty damn good. Where are you at, Headstone?
I'm here. I'm reading chat.
Oh.
And it got cold all of a sudden. I'm going to have to turn my heat up.
Do
My
it.
nose is starting to run.
Mr. Pibb. I've tried Mr. Pibb. Can't find it in Massachusetts. Just have to bite the bullet and use Amazon. They definitely have it. There's got to be like a specialty soda shop around it. I mean, most major cities got one of those places. Like nostalgic candy and Sody Pops. RC Colossal used to be my favorite. I don't remember that. I definitely remember RC. Oh shit, sorry.
Ginseng hunting?
Oh yeah, ginseng's super
Oh.
valuable. Who said that?
Nanny Sharon. I've been ginseng hunting before. It's good for a lot of stuff, but it takes a lot of it to make any money.
Yeah. It's valuable stuff though. I mean, if you know what you're doing, just like truffles. I think when I'm an old man, I think I'm gonna get a truffle pig in a forest to walk the truffle pig in to find truffles. So. But thanks so much for joining us, guys. I think we'll wrap it up.
Yeah, it was fun. And I mean, good discussion about
realized-
candy.
Yes, I just realized that I only have a little bit of candy left. Oh shit.
And
Not
I had a good laugh, because I didn't see what was coming.
And thanks, Nanny, A1, and Grain all became new members. I appreciate you guys. Rock
Yep.
on.
Yep. Thank you again.
What we got
Alright.
for the outro?
Our instrumental.
Oh, cool. That's mellow.
Yep. That's
Yep.
the only one I have.
Sweet. It's perfect.
Yeah, I could
Well-
play my, my wild outro, but I don't think that would be
Nah.
appropriate.
Let's keep it mellow. I think everybody's watching us right now is probably gonna go back into the wild of YouTube on this crazy fucking Saturday night. So
Mhm.
be safe out there, guys, and look out for each other as always. You know.
Yep. All right, everyone. Have a great night.
Peace out.
Peace.